It's Women's History Month, and today we're shining a spotlight on a trailblazing singer whose story can be summed up in one word: resilient. Imagine a voice that embodies equal parts grit, passion, and vulnerability. A voice shaped by life's ups and downs and moving hearts for over 6 decades. That voice belongs to the incomparable Bettye Lavette. With a career spanning from the 1960s to the present day, Bettye has earned her place as one of the greatest rhythm and blues singers of our time. And it took over 40 years to finally receive the recognition she so rightfully deserves. Bettye Lavette is one of the most powerful and enduring voices in rhythm and blues music, known for her raw, emotive delivery and unparalleled ability to transform any song into her own. Born Betty Jo Haskins in Muskegon, Michigan, in 1946 and raised in Detroit. Unlike many of her peers who started singing in church, Betty's introduction to music happened right in her parents' living room. With the help of a jukebox, she was exposed to rhythm and blues, contemporary, country, and gospel, shaping the diverse musical influences that would define her career.
That I ever knew. My family during that period, the late 40s, had a jukebox in our living room. They sold corn liquor in western Michigan, where there was staunch segregation. So if you wanted a drink, you had to come by my house. And they sold drinks and chicken sandwiches, and we had the jukebox. And I guess I was influenced by Clyde McPhatter, Mahalia Jackson,
gospel,
Red Foley.
Country.
These are the people that were on the jukebox. My mother loved country music, and gospel music.
All right.
My father loved contemporary blues and gospel.
Okay.
So all of that was on the jukebox.
Okay.
And I didn't think of it gospel songs. I just thought they were all singers. They were in that jukebox, and I didn't know how they got in there.
Right.
And I'd never seen a singer. We didn't have any television.
Yeah.
Nobody in my house went to a nightclub because we lived in a nightclub. So I'd never seen a microphone or people walk up to it and sing. I thought they were all in the jukebox. I didn't know how they got in there, but that's where I thought they were.
She was just 16 when she recorded her first hit, My Man. He's a Lovin' Man in 1962.
He's a loving man.
Despite her immense talent, industry setbacks kept her from mainstream stardom. She recorded for various labels, including Atlantic, Epic, and Motown, yet many of her projects went unreleased or underpromoted. Still, her fierce determination never wavered. Lavette's career experienced a long overdue resurgence in the 2000s, earning her multiple blues awards and Grammy nominations for her deeply personal interpretations of classic songs.
If you've had 62 years of success, you feel a little different than you do after 62 years of struggle. I've lost all of my humility. So whatever you give me now, I deserve. I want you to know that it feels so good after 62 years to have, after being hidden in plain sight for so long, to finally be acknowledged. Thank you so much.
From blues and soul to rock and country, she reinvents music with a voice that carries the weight of lived experience.
With over 6 decades in the industry, Bettye Lavette is not just a singer. She's a storyteller, a survivor. She is living women's history.
And so thankful
I'm standing tall with the rest of the girls, hanging on to my mama's every word. Gonna sing them out loud and conquer the world. All them faces on the pictures up there makes me remember when my table was bare. Living at my mama's house, taking food from my family's mouth before the money came. I was singing R&B back in '62 before you were born and your mama too. I knew David Ruff when he was sober, sleeping on my floor before he crossed over. All my friends on the Grammy show, I was stuck in Detroit trying to open doors. Record deals kept falling apart, one with Atlantic nearly broke my heart. Before the money came, I got a lot to say. So proud I was built this way. Some folks didn't see my worth, didn't know where I fit in. 40 years I kept on singing before the money started rolling in. Love if I got me a gig for $50. Now I got all these big decisions to make. Never thought success would be hard to take. Shoes on my feet, more in the closet. Silk on my skin, more I wanted. All these years I kept my style. I wouldn't cross over, so it took me a while before the money came.